Here's the thing. I don't always shoot with strobe when I'm shooting architecture photography. A lot of times I use hot lights or even natural light. But when I'm using the hot lights, especially when I'm outdoors trying to shoot exteriors and streak lights up the sides of buildings or landscape, something like that, then I need to get those lights down really low. I'll talk about the lights I use for that in another video. It's some kind of home jobs that I've done. Saves a ton of money because I use a lot of them, but again, for another video. But what I wanted to talk about today are DIY ground pods. These things, you can buy stands that are really low, but Jesus, there's things that I just don't want to spend money on. So these things are super easy to make. You go get yourself a 1x6 from the hardware store, you chop them up into like 8-inch lengths, then you get yourselves some 5/8 bolts. Why 5/8? Well, because most of our lights have a 5/8 female receptacle on them. Most light stands are a 5/8 pin, so buy a bolt that's 5/8 diameter, and then drill a hole through your board, shove that bolt through. If you want to recess it, you can drill a larger hole on the back side, and then you just push it in, and it's nice and flush. You can put these on the ground. Now I've drilled mine towards the back end of this board because when my lights are mounted on here, it kind of counterweights them so that they don't fall over. Depending on the lights that you're using, you may want to put it right in the center. I don't know. You'll figure that out yourself. Paint it black. I'm not going to do a whole montage on how to build this thing with me cutting wood and painting and drilling holes and shit. You guys get the idea. It's a piece of wood with a hole in it. You stick a 5/8 bolt on there, paint it black. You can put them all over around this outside of a structure. You can put them in landscape to light up plants or trees, shit like that. These things are amazing. I use them all the time on my exterior shoots, especially. You can also use them in places like kitchens, behind counters, or behind sofas or chairs and things like that inside. If you're in a restaurant, you can have them behind the bar or underneath tables at a restaurant. It keeps them nice and low. They're really hard to see, and you hardly even have to take them out in post. So, questions, comments, that's it, I'm out.